welcome to this channel. Today's story is about how one moment can open your eyes. It's about ambition, loss, and the quiet truth we often ignore while chasing more. Stay tuned, this moment might open yours too. Every evening, Jinnu walked home with his shoulders lower than the day before. His job was dull, underpaid, and thankless. His relationships had faded. His confidence was non-existent. In his mind, he was a failure. Dumb. Worthless. Everything he touched either broke or never started. When the world became too heavy, he found escape in a quiet patch of land just outside the city. He didn't go there for any reason. There were no benches, no people. Just silence in a big patch of shade. It was peaceful. He didn't even notice what gave the shade. Every night after work, he'd lie down on that earth, stare into the sky, and whisper his self-hatred to the darkness. Why am I like this? I'm trying, but I keep failing. I don't know anything. I don't deserve anything. He'd fall asleep mid-sentence, and wake up before dawn to head back to work. No one noticed. No one cared. He was invisible. What Jinnu didn't know was, he wasn't truly alone. One evening, as he lay beneath that familiar shade, venting his pain to the wind, a cold drop landed on his cheek. Then another. Startled, he sat up. It wasn't raining. The sky was clear. Confused, he looked up and froze. It wasn't water from the sky. It was falling from above. From something living. The tree, a huge, ancient tree that had been there all along, was weeping. From its leaves, its bark, from every part of it, drops of water fell like soft, silent tears. Jinnu had never even noticed the tree before. But now, it stood before him like a silent witness to all his sorrow. As he stared in disbelief, a gentle voice spoke behind him. "You have no idea what you've done," the voice said. Jinnu turned to see an old monk, sitting in lotus position, his eyes calm like a still lake. "I was meditating here for years," the monk continued, "and never once did this tree cry. Until now." Jinnu said nothing. He was still trying to understand what he was seeing. "This tree," the monk said, "has stood here for generations. People passed it every day. No one saw it. But you came here every night. You didn't see it either, but you gave it company. You poured your heart out under its arms. You gave it your voice. You gave it a reason to listen. And tonight, it wept for you." Jinnu, overwhelmed, did the only thing he could. He got up and hugged the tree. And for the first time in years, he cried without shame. He cried like a child. The monk watched in silence, then said softly, "Because of your pure voice, this tree wants to give back. Ask for a wish." Jinnu, still sobbing, shook his head. "I don't want a car, or a house, or anything fake. I just want to stop feeling useless. I want wisdom, and enough wealth to stand on my own." The monk nodded. "Then so it shall be." Jinnu fell asleep there that night, for the first time with a little hope in his chest. The next morning, he woke up in his room. But everything had changed. Food was waiting. Money. A strange calmness. He ate. He rested. And then, something inside him stirred. He decided to start a business. With no experience, but a spark of clarity, he made small moves, and they worked. His efforts brought results. People started respecting him. The business grew. His confidence bloomed. Within 2 years, Jinnu had everything he once only dreamed of. A mansion. Employees. A name. One day, he ordered a majestic handcrafted dining table for his new home. It was the final piece, the symbol of his success. Carved from rare wood, polished with oil, it was expensive, extravagant, and exactly what he thought he deserved. That night, after it arrived, something went wrong. The house caught fire. The oil on the furniture helped spread the flames. In minutes, everything was gone. His clothes, his money, his home, all turned to ash. Standing in front of the ruins, Jinnu said to himself, was this because it all came too easy? The only place that called to him now was the tree. The place he hadn't visited once since his rise. He rushed back to the field, but the tree was gone. In its place sat the monk, as calm as before. You, Jinnu said, why did you take it all back? The monk looked at him with quiet kindness. I didn't take anything. Then why did it all vanish? It wasn't me who gave it. It was the tree. Then tell the tree to give it back. The monk stood up slowly and said, Jinnu, you've become so blind, you can't even see. There is no tree. Jinnu turned. And the truth crashed over him. There was no tree. Nothing but empty. He fell to his knees. Where did it go? The monk said, the wood from your grand table, the one you were so proud of. That came from this field. Jinnu's breath caught. You burned the very thing that gave you shelter, the monk said. The one who gave you peace, you turned into furniture. A showpiece. Jinnu whispered, I didn't know. I know. And so did the tree. Which is why it gave everything it could, before it died. Jinnu closed his eyes. The mansion didn't matter. The fame didn't matter. Only the shade, the comfort, the peace. He had killed it. Then it's over, he said. No, said the monk. A gift once given is never truly lost. The wisdom remains. The skills remain. You know business now. You know creation. What you lack is presence. Plant again. Grow again. The tree is gone, yes. But you are not. The monk placed a seed in Jinnu's palm. This will take years, he said. But growth always does. The next morning, Jinnu returned to that empty patch of soil. And with his own hands, he dug into the earth. He planted the seed. As he covered it with dirt, tears streamed down his cheeks. I was so blind, he whispered, I never even looked up. And now, every evening, he sits beside the little sapling. Not to ask. Not to cry. But to be present. Because now, Jinnu understands. Success isn't about what you can buy, it's about what you can build, brick by brick, without losing yourself. Peace isn't found in applause or attention, it's in the quiet places that held you when no one else did. And wisdom? It's not in knowing everything. It's in finally seeing what was always right in front of you. Jinnu lost everything once, not because he was weak, but because he forgot to stay grounded. This time, he rises slower. Wiser. With roots. Not chasing success, but growing it. Not trying to impress, but trying to serve. Not forgetting the soil that held him, but honoring it with every step. And as the sapling grows, so does he.